Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Rusty's Sudoku stream. I am Rusty, and we're going to get today's puzzle set up. Today's puzzle is a easy puzzle. I don't have any of the simple collections. I would buy them on Etsy, but we're just going to go with easy, medium, and hard puzzles from the Sudoku store. They have an Etsy and Amazon presence. If you go to @SudokuStore on BlueSky, you can find their or find links to their stores and purchase copies. They usually have some variety of discount available as well. Again, go to their BlueSky profile and you will find that there. All right, 20 seconds if I got this puzzle entered correctly. And no, I don't. So let's see what I messed up. Now this is supposed to be a 3. That would be an issue with a 2 there. Back here. Try that. Okay, you got 20 seconds to see about solving this. I will just look at the clock on the at the top of the page here, or top of the game system. We got 5 more seconds. And 3, 1. All right. So one of these two is going to be a 3. And we got 4 possibilities here. We've got 3 possibilities there. 3 possibilities here. 4 there. 5 here. All right. Let's see. How about ones? What do we got? We got 3 or 4 possibilities there, and here, along with 5 here and 3 here for ones. Well, one of these 4 is going to be 1. Don't know which. Okay, 2 here. That means this one here is going to be a 2. One of these 2 will be a 2. I got 4 possibilities here. This is not supposed to be a 2. It's supposed to be a 3. That said, I've got 3 possibilities for 2 there. 4 here. 6 in here. And unfortunately, that's all I can do with 2s. Already went through the 3s, so let's move on to 4s. We've got a 4 here. And, well, 1 here. That gives me 3 possibilities here. 1 here. That actually gives me a possibility for 4 here. With 3 possibilities in this square. 5 in this one. And 3 over here. 3 possibilities here as well. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me enough for solving too much, but we get a little bit further. All right, looking at 5s, we've got an 5 here, and here, and here, which means this one's going to be a 5. We get 2 possibilities for a 5 here. However, neither of these are allowed to be a 5, so it's going to be a 5 here. One of these 2 will be a 5. It can't be this one because of that. So there's a 5 there. This becomes a 5, and that's 5s all over the board now. All right, how about 6s? Well, one of these 2 is going to be a 6. One of these 2 will be a 6 based on this and these 2 here. got a 6 here, so one of these two will be a 6. We've got 2 possibilities for a 6 here, 3 possibilities down here, and 3 possibilities here. 7s, we've got a 7 here. This is going to be a 7, which makes this a 7. This is a 7 because neither of these can be a 7, and this 7 here means that can't be a 7. One of these two will be a 7. One of these 3 is going to be a 7, don't know which yet. This one's going to be a 7, so that makes one of these two a 7. Okay. And then down here, this one's going to be a 7, making one of these two a 7. We got an 8 here and here. That means that's going to be an 8. We got an 8 down here, an 8 down or up here. This will be an 8 because I can't put one in here. One of these two is going to be an 8. And down here, this can't be an 8 because of this. This blocks this row. This blocks this one. So this is going to be an 8, which turns this into an 8. And that takes care of all the 8s on the board. All right, one of these, now 7. One of these two is going to be a 9. I've got 4 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here. Hey, 2 possibilities down here because that's all that we've got left in that. And it looks like one of these two is also going to be a 6. Don't have any more help on the 6s for that. All right, 9s again. Hey, one of these, we got a 9 here and here. That means one of these two is going to be a 9. So we get 9s and 6s tied up there. That makes this into a 1. One of these two is going to be a 3. It was one of these two. One of these two is going to be a 4. And unfortunately, that doesn't really help us much. One of these two will be a 4. One of these two will be a 4. All right, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 here. So here we end up with one of these two is going to be 1. This is going to be 1, so we get a 6, no, not a 6 there. A 4 here and a 6 here. That makes this into a 4, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. All right, how about up here? Do we get anything more useful? Oh, well, we can fill in this one here. This is going to be a 1. One of these two will be a 1. That means we've got 2 possibilities for a 2 here, but that can't be a 2 because of this one. So that's a 2. 3, 4 going down here, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes this into a 9. One of these two will be a 9. We end up now with a 6 going in here. We've got the 9s, 3s, and we end up with 2 possibilities for a 2, which means that's a 3. So now we've got a 9, 2 pair here. This can't be a 2, so one of these two is a 2. And that means that this one's going to be a 2. We've got a 3 going into one of these two. Also a 3 going into one of these two. This one becomes a 1. We get the 1 and a 4 here. I have not locked in 1s yet, but I can see that with this one here and this one here, one of these two is going to be a 1. This one of these is also going to be a 3. This can't be a 2. That's a 2. That's not a 6. A 9, and this is a 2. All right. This can't be a 6, so that's a 6. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 6 and a 9 here. This becomes a 6 and a 9 here. And let's see, 1, 2. One of these 2 is going to be a 3. One of these 3 is going to be a 4. We can actually fill in this one, though. It is going to be a 6. Which means that this one's going to be a, no, not one. This one's going to be a 6. Okay, this is a 7, so that becomes a 1 and a 7 here. One of these, this is going to be a 1 and a 3 here. That means one of these 2 is going to be a 3. Don't know which yet. But we do know this one's going to be a 9 because this blocks the 1 here. So this now becomes a 3. We end up with a 1 here, a 1, 2, we get a 3 here. One of these 2 is going to be a 4. It looks like it's going to be, well, don't know yet. Actually, I do. It's going to be this one. I'll show you why in a moment. 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes this one into a 9. This one became a 4 because I don't have a place for, or another place in here for a 4. This becomes a 1 and a 4 here. And this one that I can't get my arrow to move into is a 4 as well. Hey, that took us 9 minutes, 45 seconds. And that's including the frustration of having to work around that blue square there. So I'm going to close out this after I get done here. I want to say thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk with you again tomorrow, I hope. We'll have another easy puzzle tomorrow. Another one with a medium puzzle on Tuesday. So we will look forward to talking with you all in the next couple of days. Have a great weekend. Enjoy, and